So we have someone here who's single. Looks like an opportunity. Somebody coming in offering you this. It could go the other way around, but like I say, this is somebody here, coming in. I do see this as something that's going to make you happy. It's reliable. It's solid. It's somebody coming in right. Somebody who's generally, I feel, a happy person. Oh my gosh, yeah, oh, look at that. Okay. So somebody here has kind of felt like giving up. But this is someone who's not going to. You can see someone is wanting to get something going here. So it's about someone starting it. It looks like someone initiating a situation, someone who's single. Yeah. And it could be maybe yourself here, okay, the viewer, being single, waiting for someone to offer you something solid. It's emotional fulfillment, something happy. It could be an opportunity, it could be a ticket to something. And this is often a gathering, it's usually happy. It can be a wedding, a celebration, a festival. Could be theater, could be anything, but it's a happy occasion. So I see two people coming together. There's going to be a conversation here, but someone here's felt like giving up. See, they're looking back, feeling like giving up. So some of you are, maybe feeling like giving up, that you're just going to be single here. But I do feel this is going to come in. Yeah. Oh yeah, these two cards sitting here in my hand. Might as well get those, and might as well take another one too. Yeah, it has to do with, look at 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So somebody here is definitely not going to give up. And it could be someone who's left something behind here. But to me, it looks like someone giving up for someone initiating, starting something. But there is happiness and joy. Why? Because they're not going to. You're going to have a conversation with someone. Maybe you're even going to talk about that, where you've been single and you just feel like giving up. It could be an actual conversation. The fire's lit, there's passion, it's a passionate new beginning. But I see someone, really hoping, really wanting this, that wishful thinking. But I do feel it has to do with, because it's in the center, it has to do with both people getting something they want. So I actually feel you probably both have been wanting this. But it's someone who's single, waiting for someone to initiate. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is interesting. Well, this is a person here who's just focused on work, their house, their home. It's just a person who's sensible and practical. But it has to do with feeling comfortable. Now, we know the Queen of Pentacles often makes someone feel comfortable. Okay? So this is what I feel. Making someone feel comfortable. But I feel some of you watching this, it has to do with this passionate beginning. Someone might even tell you they're attractive. They've almost given up. See, it's about looking for somebody that you see eye to eye with, someone you can connect, someone you can talk to. It feels like it's just someone you can talk to. Sometimes it's just company and companionship, but there's definitely a spark and attraction. So yeah, this is actually just a nice little read, and I feel like this is someone just single, feeling like they're going to be single forever, but I feel like it's you and someone else. Yeah, we have the start of something new. We have an Empress. Yeah, this is someone open to this offer, this opportunity. This is letting someone know you're open, and this is the thing, letting somebody know that you're open, that you're available, you're single. So now sometimes an Empress will start it too. See, someone who makes someone feel comfortable enough to communicate. But it does look like company and companionship, or it will start that way, maybe friends first. Because like I say, it's two people who've just felt like giving up to ever find somebody new, and also it has to do with being happy and emotionally fulfilled. So this is actually quite lovely. Let's have a look at this Ace of Pentacles. See where this opportunity goes. Yeah, somebody definitely full steam ahead. It's an energy of someone taking control. I wouldn't doubt if the feminine decides to take control. And maybe this is something that's happened here. It is, because this is right in the heart of the reading, this giving up, looking back, feeling beat up. So, like I say, maybe you're the one that started and this person put on the brakes. And they're kind of looking at this. But it's often someone who looks at this opportunity. But I really feel it's someone who's determined to get this going. It could be just letting people know you're available, that you're single. Yeah, but I still feel it's more like company, companionship, just talking to someone. And I feel it's whether both people getting something out of this as well. So there it has, it has to do with someone who's not really chasing, but it has to do with success and victory. Somebody here's pride might be getting in the way too, maybe putting in the brakes. So this is telling me whoever it is probably best I feel it's saying, let people, friends of friends, people know that you're available, but let this person take the lead. Because I feel that somebody has to do with their pride. You see, somebody here takes pride in themselves. They take care of themselves. I see possibly even their vehicle. So there's something really, someone here is successful. I mean, it looks like an empress, someone who's successful, but I feel like it's saying too, because if someone puts on the brake because their pride gets in the way. So it's about this person letting them take the lead. Okay, that's what I feel. And maybe this is just the feminine energy putting on the brakes. And letting someone do that. But it's someone who feels like, I mean, it's just two people, both feel like giving up. So tell me about the sun. What's coming to the surface here? Because that's where everything comes to the surface. Yeah, so this is someone releasing, someone's letting go of their pride and ego. Someone's letting go of the pride and ego. It doesn't serve, the situation doesn't serve. So this is someone here who's looking at that too. Nice, but it has to do with hopes and dreams. Two people hoping to talk, to connect. So it's about connecting. And I do see a friends first situation and just company and companionship. I feel this is what someone wants. Just some company and a companion. So there could be someone wanting a companion, to go out and do things with, a wedding, a festival, some kind of gathering, just a companion. That's what I feel someone. It's about starting it that way because it is someone, it's a feminine who's single, someone who has what they need. They don't really need anyone to provide for them, but it's someone who takes great pride in themselves. So pretty cool, but this, I see it starting out. It has to do with lifestyle habits, the way someone conducts themselves, a little Taurus energy possibly. That it's someone, it has to do with two people being on the same page. I actually feel like you're really going to get each other, but someone needs to let go of their ego. Yeah, and the pride, Yeah, and I mean, it could be someone putting on the brakes because someone feels the other person wants someone to provide something. But I feel it has to do with attention, someone just wanting some attention or someone maybe trying to get your attention. But the ego has to go. I can see it. It doesn't serve, but it has to do with someone's wish fulfillment. See, getting something you want. See, some of you maybe didn't get what you wanted here because you took the lead instead of letting this person. But so the whole point, that's why I feel, as soon as that Empress came out, it's about letting someone know that you're open, available, you're single. So it could be a friend of a friend. Let's have a look at that Two of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, look at these. Yeah, this is someone coming in pretty fast. They're pretty enthusiastic. And there we have manifesting. So it has to do with communication. Somebody wants to communicate. They feel like they need to hurry up. But look at letting the pride go. Oh, this is somebody who could be old school. They kind of like to be the leader. Somebody may have gotten a little bent out of shape when the feminine takes control. It's an energy of a feminine who knows not to chase, to let the person feel like they're in control. That's what it is. Let them take charge of the situation. This is someone who will come and pick you up. Oh, yeah. I see what's going on here. Yeah, see, some sort of truth, little aha moment, but it's an energy of win or lose. Yeah. Let this person just do it. I feel like this is someone already around you, and it really could be anyone because it has to do with them being bold. See, they're enthusiastic, but they're leveling up pretty quick here. It's about let them take control because it could be someone who kind of put on the brakes, maybe got a little overwhelmed, because it has to do with tradition, lifestyle, society's rules. Somebody here's got an old school. It doesn't mean they're older. It's just that old school energy. It could be something that someone's father taught them to. It's often a father figure. Looking back, see? Somebody might need to let go of that too. It could be that too, something they need to just let go. The ego having to be in control or somebody driving because it's almost like the feminine wants to pick up the person. No, this person is not liking that too much. I mean, you yourself, whether you're the masculine or feminine here, there's going to be this aha moment, like, okay, I get it, right? But I mean, there's a spark, there's an attraction, there's no doubt. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So someone's releasing it. See, it's baggage. It has to do with this person needing to take responsibility to show you they're responsible. So I find this kind of interesting here. This is someone who takes pride in themselves. But like I say, I feel like it's old school rules, something they may have been taught by their father, not to rush in. But I mean, they do feel like they need to hurry. I see that. But I do feel somebody rushing. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of enthusiasm and attraction. They want to go for it. But again, like I say, if the feminine's the one that started it, this person may have put on the brakes. They could be looking at it different now. Tell me about the Hierophant. See, it has to do with schedules, routines. See, it's two people who just feel like giving up. Feel like giving up, meeting someone new, and then this happens. Oh, the Hierophant, yeah. So somebody here definitely in protective mode. Now, this is someone kind of set, this is what it is. This is someone set in their ways. Little stubborn. Very old school. This is a person who opens the car door, they pick you up, they take you home safely. Yeah, they do like the chase. They like the chase, definitely. But I don't know about the whole feminine energy chasing the masculine. So this is where I feel, and this could be too, somebody who was single and maybe after someone, but now we have this Empress energy. So yeah, you see, communication coming in. This is someone who feels like they need to hurry up. But I feel because someone put on the brakes, this feminine didn't get what they wanted. I feel like you wanted some company, attention. Maybe you were giving this person some attention. But whatever it is that happened, I feel like the feminine didn't get what they want. But I still feel like you're going to get what you want here. To me, it looks like just wanting company, companion. You know, hey, do you want to go? I'll come pick you up. We'll go there. Because this is somebody who's in control of their own life. You see, someone has a lot of abundance. So, yeah, to me, it looks like someone who's set in their ways. And they're not going to budge either. So, like I say, nobody's moving. So, it has to do with someone initiating. So, I do think this is something that will happen. But it's let them start it, let them initiate it. It's an energy of someone keeping you safe, picking you up, taking you home, making sure you're safe. I feel it's how they're raised, their structure, their lifestyle, or something their father taught them. Definitely. But yeah, I mean, it's a situation that probably didn't serve, but I feel it could be this way here. See, things that don't serve, things you need to let go of to start something new. I'm sensing a lot of happiness, somebody feeling really happy, they're off to the races, you know, it looks really good. You know, just a daily energy. So let this person feel like they're in control. But we know the Empress is the one that's always in control, you know, until this person decides they're going to be an emperor. Let's have a look at it's just the feminine energy. Now, this person's very curious. You can see they're curious. They want to know. See, they are in a hurry. They'll never tell you. This is someone who's kind of, you know, excited. They feel like they need to rush. So I don't know what happened. There may have been a date or a get-together. But I see a lot of talk and communication and multiple opportunities. So this is someone who's definitely curious to know if someone has getting attention from someone else, seeing someone else, or if they're single. Because something has happened where someone's put on the brakes. Now they're taking another look. Could be even yourself. Okay? If you are the feminine, which is most of the people on my channel. But if you are a masculine, definitely, this is that energy of take a little bit of a moment here. Because I see win or lose, someone going for it, but it has to do with some kind of truth and victory. That little aha moment, some kind of idea. So if you are one of those, if you're dealing with somebody here who, you know, they say, hey, I'll come and pick you up and take you out, you know, I'll pay for it, here, I got a ticket, or, you know, or, I mean, there's just all kinds of things here to do with this old school energy. It's lovely. Most feminine energies love it. But I feel it's just somebody who, you know, was just single, doing their own thing, wanted some company. It's someone who wants some company. So they just reach out to someone like, hey, right? And I think this masculine just kind of was like, what is this? So tell me more about this masculine energy. This is somebody who's generally bold. They like to be in control. So it's up to the Empress, the feminine, to let them think they are. Let's have a look at the King of Wands. Yeah. No, it's lovely. It's lovely when a masculine picks someone up and takes them home, makes sure they're safe. But it's somebody who can be quite stubborn, little Taurus energy possibly. But you can see this feminine not giving in. So somebody here kind of, I feel originally it's two people who've just felt like giving up, meeting someone new. Plain and simple. But it has to do with someone's hopes and dreams. See, it's somebody who admires someone, holds them in high regard, So something's very admirable, I feel, with this person, too. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody quite mature. Yeah, they're off. See, they want to offer the cup, the invitation. Their cup runneth over. But this is someone who'll never let you know. See, there's the cup. How they felt emotional, little emotional energy. Oh, no, much too macho for that. No, but it's lovely. It's an invitation. So I feel this is someone coming in for another fresh new start. I feel this is someone who maybe felt a little overwhelmed, maybe even emotionally a little here, because it's like they really wanted it. But, I feel they're set in their ways, and I do. I feel they need to let go of some of this, Yeah. Let's have a look at the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they're definitely still curious. There's things they're learning. There's some learning. They're learning something here. And it could be some sort of conversation where they were listening. Yeah, and they learned something from something that was said. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So there's, some kind of shock, surprise, something sudden here. I actually feel this is someone who's learned something. I do. I feel. I wouldn't be surprised if they're, they've read something or they talked to somebody about it. But yeah, the sudden shock, surprise. I think you're going to be very surprised what this person has to tell you too. You're going to get what you want in the end. They're going to fill that cup. See, they've got the cup. You want that cup. They have to give you the cup. So it's them who has to initiate. Because I feel some of you want to initiate. I mean, it could be just where you were spontaneous. You were just thinking, hey, spontaneous. I just, here, come on, I'll pick you up. Let's go somewhere. No. Now we have a feminine who's not budging and giving in, though. That's what I feel. Now it's like, okay, I initiated. This didn't go well, so now it's your turn. This person's definitely learned something. I mean, this is someone who also, you know what else it is too? I'm going to tell you, this person is complete old school, how they were raised. This person's a gentleman, like beyond. This is also someone who was taught to keep their hands to themselves. It just popped into my head. This is about keeping things to yourself. They were taught to keep their hands to themselves. And to watch their words too. You can see thinking before you speak. Coming on too strong. Telling someone, things like, oh, you're hot. Things like that. You're not going to get that from this person. Even though they have, this is that macho, very charming person. But yeah, complete. I'm talking so old school. And I think this is somebody here who, I think you're going to be quite shocked to surprise what they have to say. So what is this Tower? Yeah. And I feel it has to do with being comfortable. Now, I don't know, maybe it made something they said made you uncomfortable or something that you said made them. I kind of feel like it's the Empress making this person uncomfortable. So this is why I feel it's all about this is what it's about, feeling safe and secure, feeling comfortable. I feel like you made them feel comfortable, but I don't know, there's something they weren't saying. Yeah, there's all kinds of things with this person, mostly about their personality, how they're raised, society's rules, you see. Structure. Somebody with a lot of self-discipline, they have to keep their hands to themselves. They don't want to, put it that way, but they will. They have a lot of self-control. So yeah, maybe it made you feel uncomfortable. They weren't saying something. Maybe not talking a lot, thinking before they speak. But maybe it's what they wanted to say that they didn't. Because they kept it, close to their chest. They're not saying much. Keeping it all in. So I think you're going to be shocked what this person does say. Yeah. I really, oh yeah, there's the physical attraction. Yeah, see, keeping your hands to yourself. Not telling someone they're hot, things like that. So it's about being attractive. It's respect, see? Respect and self-respect, self-worth. So this person may see you that way too. So maybe it's the other way around. You can flip it, where they said something, came on too fast, too strong, something they should have said, it made you uncomfortable. Maybe you were shocked. I find this interesting because it's, I mean, because of the Hierophant in the heart of the reading, it's all about the Hierophant. It's all about that. Old school rules, someone set in their ways, or someone here, like I say, keeping it all to themselves. Someone's keeping their hands to themselves. Maybe that's what you said. This may not have completely played out because the first layer is generally kind of what happens, how it starts, and now we have this other energy. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Oh, that wants to come out. Yeah, they're looking at the details. See, it's page energy. But yet you have a masculine. This is a mature person. They're grown up. But they're looking at this situation and feeling apprehensive. See, they were feeling a little apprehensive about something. There's something they wanted to say but didn't say. But I do think they're going to actually reach out to you and communicate. And I think you're going to be shocked. They're going to just spill the beans is what I feel. Because they've been keeping it to themselves. But this, I'm going to tell you, this person probably had a hard time keeping their hands to themselves or something. I don't know. Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, see, it's about avoiding a disaster. But see, they learned something. See, they've learned a lesson from the past. So I wonder if this person had an experience with someone that didn't go well. So it's about avoiding a disaster. See, trying to avoid this disaster, and I'll tell you. And I wonder if this is someone you've run into since then and they tried to avoid you because it was feeling uncomfortable. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who often looks at someone and somewhat comes across as shy or aloof, like they're not interested. So trying to avoid. See, they're trying to avoid a disaster, or someone was trying to avoid somebody after the fact. Avoid getting close. This is getting close. The Lovers, it's a physical attraction. It's about someone moving fast, coming on strong. See, it's about movement, making a move. This person wanted to make a move. But they didn't. I don't know where that keep your hands to yourself came out. It could be something that they were thinking or they were taught, something they learned. I mean, for some of you, it could be the opposite, where you were made uncomfortable because someone never learned that. Somebody who maybe didn't have a father presence. Let's have a look at this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody very kind and compassionate, nurturing. Yeah, this is someone showing someone they care. They care. They care how you feel. They care if you're comfortable. This is the same as the Queen of Cups, you know, and the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who makes someone comfortable. This is someone who's kind, compassionate, caring. See, this is their cup runneth over. They're emotional. So this person's an emotional person inside. See, I've been seeing a lot of this. Maybe it's a message for the feminines or the masculines, because it has to do, I feel, body language or something too. It has to do with this person being quite humble. Yeah, and I feel, like I say, they're looking at this. I feel it's a lot to do with respect and self-respect, self-worth. And maybe this is how this person sees you. Maybe they're seeing you in a different light. Maybe they wanted to kiss you or touch you or hug you, or sometimes that's a hug, or hold you close, and it made you uncomfortable. Maybe they came on too strong. So this is somebody who actually cares. So it could be just an experience this person's had, but you know, this is crazy. So... But they've learned something from this. The lessons they've learned, you see? They're going to apply this. There it is. So there was an opportunity. It looks like the feminine may have started it originally. Someone who's single. Someone who takes care of themselves. They're independent. They dress for success. They look success. They take pride in themselves. You see, it's all these energies. So it's definitely that dating kind of energy. So yeah, they're coming in right, putting their best foot forward, also dressing for success, right? Looking good, take care of themselves. Someone who takes pride in their appearance, someone who's well-groomed. I feel this is, I wouldn't doubt, I'm surprised, if the King of Swords was here, I would have to say this person was military. I mean, it's still possible, because I feel that somebody, very strict structure, you know, rules, regulations. You know, this is where it comes after, so... But let's have another look at this King of Cups. What is this person's intentions? I mean, they're emotional. They're someone who's hard on the outside, soft on the inside, like a big teddy bear, you know. And I've seen this very similar energy in another reading, I believe. I think it was this week. Let's have a look at the King of Cups. Yeah, see, this is someone lonely. Someone lonely. And maybe a little bit of insecurity, but I feel it's somebody who's lonely. This is someone who's lacking love in their life. So it's a little bit of negativity, but it's somebody who always, somebody felt left out here. Like, I wonder what happened. This is a person on the outside looking in. So somebody felt left out. So I wonder if you avoided this person or they avoided you. Because there's like somebody giving someone a look or doing something, but it looks like there's a bit of a time frame, some kind of time in between here. But I feel this is someone coming in right. They didn't come in right, maybe. This could be somebody who was going through something too, maybe a little sad. But it's somebody who's feeling left out or left behind. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I see change. This is someone coming back around. Yeah, they're coming back around. Somebody maybe didn't put their best foot forward. So it does look like the Empress started it, but I feel this person's just their lifestyle, their social structure. I really feel like they could be I do see some Aquarius. I mean, I feel anybody can be military, but I'm surprised the King of Swords isn't here because I feel this is someone very well groomed. You know how they do in the military? At least I know they used to. Everything perfect, right? Yeah. So let's have a look and see where this is going and we'll wrap it up. Yeah, this person's an Emperor. There you go. Now I wonder if this is someone that you've dated at some point. You went your separate ways. Sometimes if a person isn't ready, the Empress, somebody who's mature, will release someone and set them free. And then when they come back when they're ready. Someone who wasn't ready, playing the field. So I wonder if you have a history. This is also an energy of having history or someone's history. There's all this time in between. Someone's curious. They want to know. So there's something with that too. This is an interesting read. But this person's an Emperor. See, they're coming back around as an Emperor. I feel this is somebody who's always been a gentleman. I don't feel like... for some of you, they say it's passion, attraction, a physical attraction. Somebody wants to, someone coming on strong, coming on too fast. I don't really feel that someone actually, it's possible someone did it, but, maybe another time. But whatever this person is, they're learning. It's about learning about you. It's your history. There's been this time in between, but here they are as an Emperor. Somebody... I don't think this is someone who's changed. I feel they're still the same. Someone who's still the same. They come in and they act the same as they did before. See, so I feel like you've dated this person, but I feel it's like they went off on their own, dated other people. So obviously, I'm surprised the Six of Cups here. I feels like when you were young, but because this is somebody, it's often. There's no real time frame. Everyone's path is different, but it seems like this is a knight, a king, and an emperor. Very passionate, very bold, creative, very determined. Structure, rules, society's rules. Now it could be their father. Maybe they were raised really strict. I don't know. But I don't feel that they've changed, they're coming back around, but somebody was feeling sad, negative, or feeling left out. Left out in the cold. But it's a person who's, like when I see this, it looks like someone ignoring someone or avoiding them. So they were thinking negative, but they're coming back around as an Emperor. So they're leveling up. Yeah, see, it's about investing. See, this person's hoping this pays off. They're going to show you they're invested or showing you they're interested. So someone maybe didn't show you they're interested or maybe ghosted you. You thought they weren't interested or vice versa. But I feel there's interest. I feel like you both want it. This is two people who've given up, feeling like you're going to be single forever kind of thing, right? Giving up hope. But there's hope here because I feel like you're both going to get something you want in the end. Yeah, I really do. I don't know. I mean, it's likely different for everyone, but I feel there's history here. History. Maybe you went to college, university, or something together. It's often school. But if somebody here, like I say, and I feel this is someone who's kind of set in their ways, some time's gone by, but it's also that energy of protection. They're very protective. This is somebody who's protective. I'm going to tell you, if this person gets their hands on you, they're not going to let go. They are somebody who commits, okay? But I do feel it has to do with someone being ready. Maybe it wasn't the right time. So, different for everyone. I'm going to pull out one more. It's saying one more. Yeah. See, this is somebody who's worked hard. Yeah. They want to build. They want to build a connection. See, there it is again. See, I feel like there's a conversation, talking. They want to connect. So it looks like a reconnection, or somebody felt left out. But there's time in between, and this person's investing. See, they've invested well. They've built themselves up. I feel this is someone who works out. I feel they want to connect with you. And I do feel they're a little shy now, though. A little apprehensive. And you might even get an apology. I don't think, I don't know. Did this person come on too strong, too fast? You know, because I don't know why it's like keep your hands to yourself came out. But I feel it's something they learned, you know. It's like they wanted to bring you close, to give you a hug. Is this somebody that you've had a thing with, and there's never been a kiss or anything? I'm getting that vibe here, because this is someone who's likes company, companionship, a friend, but it's also someone who looks out for themselves, someone who, Empress, someone who knows their worth. So I mean, maybe it wasn't that way at first. I'm not seeing anyone who's promiscuous. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles isn't that way. Generally, I mean, anybody can be, but I don't really look at I'm not looking at the zodiac signs here. I'm looking at energy. But this is a grounded, sensible person. Someone who's always planning, prepare ahead, always ready, very gracious. Is someone who's gracious. See, this is someone having an aha. They're seeing you as gracious. They're seeing you in a different light. I actually feel the feminine is seeing this person in a different light. But I feel if they were a gentleman, they still are. And I feel there's going to be a shock and surprise. Something happened here. I don't know. Someone, they ghosted, ignored, maybe moved, relocated. But they're coming in to apologize. I'm going to pull out an outcome card here with some moonology, and we'll wrap this up. Tell me about this person. This is someone coming in. They're feeling shy. Generally very bold, a little shy. But to me, it looks like an apology or an explanation. I feel they were ghosting you, ignoring you, or maybe it's because you were talking to other people. They felt left out. Because it's like you're together someplace here. Let's have a look at this. Moon. What do the viewers need to know? Yeah, someone's clearing their mind. So it's an energy of clearing their mind or just wanting to clear something up. They were interested. They're interested. I feel they were always interested. Because here they are coming in fast with that. I mean, this is somebody coming in fast and fiery. They're enthusiastic. Now, it's possible they got a little emotionally overwhelmed. But often this is someone who keeps it to themselves. They don't let somebody in. This is a person who's macho, like I say. This is not somebody who cries on someone's shoulders, or it's not a masculine who's like that. Not that they can't, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is someone leaving the past behind. So it looks like there's going to be an apology or an explanation. I mean, there's kindness, compassion. This person's very kind, compassionate. I actually feel inside they're very, a lot more emotional than they come across. But it's one of those people who never really lets anyone know. So it's somebody who suffers in silence. I'm going to tell you that. Yeah. See, they're trying to focus on the positive. They are generally, I feel, a happy, very positive person. They could have Sag in their chart, or it's just the energy. This is how they're going to come in. They're going to talk about happy things, positive things. This is someone who's going to come in after a period of time and talk about a bunch of negativity. Okay? But there's going to be some conversations. There's going to be a connection. It looks like a reconnection. Yeah. This is somebody ready for change. Yeah, some Aquarius energy. See, open to change. They're open to change. Lifestyle. See, change for the better. A lot of growth and abundance. Yeah, it's definitely positive, though. Yeah, this is having, you're going to have a deep conversation. This is someone who has deep feelings. I wouldn't doubt if this is someone been holding a torch for a really, really long time. And all of a sudden, what do you come in out of the blue? The feminine, and pull up at their house, their place of business or something, run into them and offer them something here. Because it's company, wanting someone's company, companionship, to connect. So, yeah, and I do see someone being humble. See, they're going to come in and be humble. And I wonder if this is someone's ego and pride that, you know, someone's pride took a little bit of a hit, their ego. So that's why I say they might have been a little full of themselves about something, but like I say, that's often someone's pride, but they're actually inside feeling a little insecure. Like I say, I don't know what happened, but you're going to hear. Last one. Trust and all will be well. So this is someone who wants to make things well, to trust and all will be well. So this is actually really nice. What a lovely reading. So how this happens, when it happens, I have no idea. There's a lot of different energies and cards here. It all has to do with who you're dealing with or who this person might be. I do feel like some of you have probably been around this person recently. I do think they're coming back around. I do think once this person connects, if you're interested, if you are interested, like I feel they're going to ask you if you're interested in going out. They're not going to just say, hey, do you want to go out? They're going to ask you. Because I do feel there's someone who's being very patient. This is someone who doesn't expect anything. They're patient. They don't expect anything. Okay? Now, it could be a trip. Hey, do you want to go for a drive? Do you want to go somewhere so we can talk? It's sort of like disconnecting from other people. Spending a little bit of time alone to kind of connect or reconnect. Really nice. Take care. Wish you the best, and bye for now.